What do you think the Browns need to do? If you said one thing that they must do that if they're going to have a successful season, would be what?
Well, they need to improve their consistency and discipline, and I think those things go hand in hand. Early on in the season, it was a matter of penalties. Now it's mental mistakes, it's turnovers, and I think a lot of that goes back to discipline. I think Freddie Kitchens did a great job in his press conference talking about, hey, this is the reality of our situation and our team right now. We have a lot of talent, but we're playing as a group. We're not playing as a team. We're not playing discipline. We're not paying attention to the details that need to be paid attention to. And so this is their bye week. Hopefully they're going to be able to go back and maybe re-emphasize those little small details, because in football, it's a game of a million little things, and you put all those things together, and that's why the Patriots are good year in and year out. They take care of every single one of those details because no detail is too important to spend time on.
But also, I want to simplify things. When things go wrong, then you come back to basics and you simplify. And it feels like the Browns were not doing that. They were trying for the big play. You know, Baker was trying to be a star instead of letting it just happen naturally. Freddie Kitchens wants to prove that he can coach in the NFL, whether he can or not. You got to get Odell Beckham the ball and Jarvis Landry the ball. And it's just too much. And I don't know if they're too far down the road where you can say, hey, let's just come back. Let's run the football. Let's establish. This offensive line isn't great for Baker to be running back, running around there. He's going to get sacked. He's not going to have time to throw the big home run ball to OBJ and Jarvis Landry. Can you do that?
Well, it's hard to argue with what you're saying, and I think that's a function of the youth and inexperience. When you have a roster as talented as the Browns, but it's full of youth, and they don't understand sometimes you just need to take what the defense gives you. You don't have to go do something that's out of what the flow of the offense is. And early on, it was all about Baker trying to force the ball to OBJ. Yeah. It was, how do we get OBJ his touches? It was, all right, let's go make plays. Let's go live up to the hype. And some of that you saw, with Freddie Kitchens, like you mentioned. He needs to prove to the NFL that he deserves this job, that he deserves to be a great offensive coordinator, that he deserves to be playing or coaching all these talented players. And I think that's probably one thing we will see coming out of this bye week is, hey, guys, let's go back to basics a little bit. Let's focus on the things that we've done consistently well up until this point in the season. And what is that? That's been running the football with Nick Chubb, which sets up everything else with that offense. Let's not be so concerned about who's getting the ball and how much, because you know what? When Nick Chubb's running the football efficiently, which is something that they can do because Nick Chubb's a special player, all of a sudden OBJ's not in as much coverage as he was before. Now we can throw him the football. Now we can get him involved. And then it's much easier when you have a simplified offense to take care of those details and to play consistently good football. And I think that's what we'll see coming out of the bye week.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.